Harry, day before first game of the year, how you feeling?
Yeah, feeling really good. Obviously, before first test match of the year, there's been a lot of excitement in the camp, and we all can't wait to hit the ground running in what's going to be a really exciting test match against Fiji.
How's kind of the mood around the squad going into this match? Obviously, Fiji are going to be going really, really hard at you. It's a great opportunity here. How are the boys feeling, kind of taking the approach to going towards this match?
Yeah, we're really excited for it. We've had 2 weeks in camp together, so we've really tried to, fast track our team continuity, and we know it's such a big test match tomorrow, and we've watched a lot of Fiji footage. We know it's coming, and it's going to be a really good battle.
Yeah. How's it been going out into the community, kind of playing out in a different sort of neck of the woods compared to where you usually play? Has it been awesome getting out and seeing the Newcastle community get behind you?
Yeah, we've loved being in Newcastle. It's obviously a little bit different to what we're used to. Coming here, we've gone to watch a Shoot Shield game and met all the fans, and just everyone in Newcastle been really welcoming. We've seen a lot of Wallabies caps on heads too, which is awesome to see, and we've loved our time here and can't wait to go out and play on Sunday.
Yeah, obviously you've played with a couple of the boys, the Fijian boys across the Karura, and then obviously in under-20s, Savita was saying he's looking forward to the clash. Are there any particular players who you're excited to come up against tomorrow?
Yeah, there's obviously you versed a lot of these boys for Fiji Drua. They got a lot of good continuity from that, and we know how tough they are, but then they got some really good people coming from Europe who have played some really big matches, and when you put people like Tuasova into the mix, you know it's going to be an epic battle, and it's some matchups we're really excited for.
Yeah, you excited to go on the line for some potential silverware with a brand new bowl, with the WALLABIES bowl?
Yeah, we're really excited. It's obviously a really great initiative to get that bowl back in. I think Fiji v Wallabies is such a great rivalry, and to be playing for something like that, it's something really excited, and we really want to get our hands on it. And I think it hasn't been played for about 41 years, so it's been in Fiji for quite a while, so hopefully we get back on Aussie shores.
For yourself, this is probably as close as it gets to a home match being from Gunnedah. Have you got family and friends coming down from there, and any of the Red Devils coming down to support?
Yeah, I do have quite a bit of family coming, which is really nice. Obviously my close knit family from Brizzy are driving down today, and then I've got a few of the Wilson family from Gunnedah driving up I think tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's really exciting. I obviously love my time in Gunnedah and the central, north region in New South Wales, and to play a test match a few hours away is really exciting.
Taking over that captaincy role again, first test of the year, I suppose. How does that feel, and to be able to run out there and lead the boys again? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Captaining the country, playing for Australia is the best thing ever, and the honour to captain it's something really special, and something I'll never ever take for granted. So I guess to start the test season, captaining it against a team like Fiji is really exciting, and I can't wait to get out there.
Harry, can you leave anything in reserve in terms of obviously the Lions are coming? Do you in terms of showing your hand, what your plans are for the Lions, or what's your approach to this game?
Oh, we're going out there to win. We know last time we versed Fiji 2 years ago, we had a tough loss there, and it's such a massive battle. Obviously, we've been keeping our eyes on the Lions, watching the super clubs verse them, and which is something really exciting. But for us, a test match against Fiji, it doesn't get much bigger than that. So we'll be throwing everything at them this weekend to make sure we go out there and get the result.
Obviously, if you had a second loss to them, it would have ramifications, I suppose, leading into the Lions. I guess you want to approach that series with confidence and in form, so I guess that's more motivation.
Yeah, exactly. I guess winning becomes a habit, and I felt last year we had a lot of growth as a team, and we put ourselves in a pretty good position by the end of the year, and for us we really want to expand from there and just keep putting out performances we're proud of, and to start the year against Fiji is going to be such a tough test and something we're ready for.
Some of the players said that you can skip a few steps now, when coming back together, that you've laid all the groundwork last year, and do you feel like you've kind of hit the ground running a bit more, like you've been able to make more progress under Joe? Yeah,
definitely. I feel as if we didn't take too many steps back this year. A lot of the foundations of our game is very much etched into our brains, and the continuity of the squad too really helped, and we did hit the ground running, and it's been a tough 2 weeks, to be honest. We've really trained hard and put ourselves in a position to come out and have a really good performance against Fiji.
There's a little, maybe a housekeeping one. Did everyone get through training today? There's no issues with any players? Everyone get through it all right?
Yeah, everyone got through. We obviously just had a little captain's run after quite a big week, and I think everyone's sort of feeling fresh now, a little freshen up today, and now we've got 24 hours to look after the bottom, we're ready to go, but yeah, everyone's pulled up well.
Just on the captaincy, I guess there was some conjecture a few weeks ago when Joe didn't name a captain ahead of the series where they normally do. When did you find out you were going to skipper the side for this match?
I found out when we named the team in the inner sanctum there, and I guess for us, we've got 5-6 man leadership group, and any man in that group can captain the side. And obviously, I'm super excited to captain the team this week, but ultimately for me, I've got to go out there and perform.
Wallabies, I guess in the last few years have lost more games than they've won. How important is it just to get the win as well, even if it's not a perfect performance first up?
Yeah, it's massively important. We're going out there, we want to win. As I sort of said before, winning becomes a habit, and if it's a tight game, you really want to get across the line, and we know what sort of threats Fiji pose. It's going to be such a tough test match, and if we can come out of a win, it would be a really good start to our season.
What's Will Skelton brought to the group? Obviously, it must be heartbreaking for him to be injured again, like against missing another Fiji match. But yeah, what's he sort of brought in this? I know he's been with you before, but yeah, coming back again. What's the offer?
Yeah, Will's been awesome. He's such an integral part of our group, and he's obviously a bit older now, and he really mentors a lot of the young people in the team, and it's just a calming influence around. And whenever he's there, he's always got a smile on his face and makes everyone else happy around him. And then when you got him next to you, when the size of him, you always feel that little bit nicer with him next to you. And obviously, it's heartbreaking for him to miss out on this match, but I've got no doubt he'll be ready to go in a few weeks.
Where's the team kind of feeling mentally wise? I mean, obviously change of scenery coming up here for a couple of weeks. I know probably Whitey, local boy, would have gotten out and show you guys around. Has it kind of been? Has it kind of just been a good time for the team mentally, just to be like have that kind of moment of breathing as well as working hard before you get started?
Yeah, exactly that. It's obviously we had a few days in Sydney before coming here last Thursday, and I guess going somewhere new out of our comfort zones. It's been really good for the team. We've spent a lot of time on the beach. Obviously later in the week, at the start of the week, it was a little bit wet for us, but we've really loved it here. And I guess your first few weeks in camp, you're really trying to, I guess, fast track the relationships, because the relationships are so important when it comes to the weekend. And it felt like that. We've spent a lot of time together, and we've really enjoyed our time here.